Hey friends, it's Moonlit. Welcome to Moonlit's Crypt. So today I'm gonna tell y'all a story about okay, you'll see what it's about when I tell you. Okay, so one night, and this was back when we lived in an RV. So me and my husband and our kids, we used to live in an RV, and we were traveling the country. But that's a story for another time. So one night I went to sleep and I had like kind of a strange dream, and it was about one of our friends that we knew back then. I'm gonna call him Michael. So I had a dream about Michael, and in the dream there was Michael, and then there was someone who looked like Michael too, and I'll get into the details of the dream in just a minute. So when I woke up from this dream, I told my husband about it, and I was like, we need to talk to Michael because I had a dream about him. I need to tell him something. And he was like, okay, because we weren't like close friends with Michael, and we in fact hadn't hung out with him for quite a while at this point. And I was just like, we need to talk to Michael. Like about 10 minutes later, Michael called my husband on the phone, and I was like, oh, wow, okay. This just got easier. Like, I can talk to him now. I don't even have to call him out the blue, okay? Well, I told my husband, I was like, you need to ask him these questions. He was like, I'm not doing it. I said, ask him. I was like, ask him if he has a brother or a cousin that looks like him. And he was like, my husband didn't ask him. So I was like, give me the phone. So I asked him. I was like, do you have a brother or a cousin that looks like you? And he was like, nah, I don't have no brothers or nothing. And I was like, are you sure? Okay, so I'm like, do you have a brother or a cousin or, somebody that look like you? And he's like, nah. He's like laughing and everything, like, you got the wrong person. And so then it got darker because I was like, well, this would be someone who has passed away. And he was like, oh. And he said, wait a minute. I need to sit down. I was like, okay. And he was like, I did have a brother. And I was like, oh, okay. So this is definitely a story for you, Michael. Got something to tell you. So I went ahead and told Michael about the dream that I had. And the dream was Michael, and he was standing with another guy that looked like him, and they were like hugged up like this. Can you see? Like arm around the shoulder type of hug like brothers do. And they were looking at a picture, like a memorial picture or something, like of a younger guy. And that was it. And I asked him, like, did that mean anything to you? And Michael revealed to me that not only did he have a brother that had passed that I didn't know about, but that his son or his stepson had recently passed away as well. And he had passed away like a couple weeks before, and they had just had his ceremony, his homegoing ceremony. And I was like, well, maybe your brother wants you to know that, your stepson or your son has made it to the other side. And y'all, it's giving me goosebumps just thinking about it, because that was like crazy. Because not only we hadn't heard from Michael in a long time. I didn't know he had a brother that had passed, and I didn't know that his son or stepson or anything had passed either. So I just thought that was like the weirdest thing. But it's not the weirdest thing that's happened to me, but it's just one of those stories I wanted to share. Bye.